So, yep, we're good. We're good. Oh, you fucking no, wait. Yep, no, we're good. Welcome to Black Label, people. It's Black Label is just essentially like if you know what I was thinking about this earlier, right? If Quick Dip is like a taste, a preview of the way we the news we bring in the podcast, Black Label is a preview of the humor we bring to the podcast. You see what I'm saying?
I see.
So it's like Quick Dip and Black Label service together are essentially what the podcast is. You know what I'm saying?
Minus the language, yeah.
Minus the language, because we be cussing on Black Label and shit. Because like it's fucking by the time we do this every week, it's like 10 o'clock at night. If you think I'm staying PG for 24 hours a day, it's humanly impossible for the drip to be PG that long. So Black Label it is.
Is this wrong? It does look wrong again, right?
What do you mean?
Like it doesn't look like it's doing anything.
Excuse
right?
me, Jesus. The angle?
No,
if it's recorded or not. No, it's recorded. It's going.
No.
Yeah.
It would say live somewhere.
I think it's going. I'm pretty sure it's going.
I don't think it was. But yeah, keep going.
Try that again. So this Black Label, we're gonna talk. So we decided to make Black. So as of late, what we've been doing is like recording Black Label just normally, and then each of us would go live on our individual phones. I would go on Facebook. He goes on Insta. Goes live. But we decided to make it a live thing altogether. Might as well. Why not, right? So now we're live on YouTube. Shout out to our subscribers.
It is different. That's
right.
how it's supposed to look.
Okay, so IG was wrong. But so now we're live for our subscribers. We're live for my Facebook friends. And we're live for our Insta friends, our Insta followers. So welcome to Black Label, people. This week, I'm a roast. Well, you know what?
Oh, man, it's going to be fun, though.
Yeah, okay. But here's the thing, right? I'm going to jump right into this, right? So with the release of Godzilla versus Kong coming to HBO Max next year, I was like, you know what? I wonder if they've ever done that back in the day. Sure as shit they have. In 1962, that shit came out. Now, roast is a bad word. Like, it's a 60s movie, right? Like, what the fuck are you gonna expect? You know, I can't come into this like thinking it's gonna be like Black Label. It's gonna be, that works. Black Label quality. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking movie from the 60s. No way is the quality going to be anywhere near what we got going on here at Black Label.
This shit on some other stuff.
Yeah. So I watched it the other day, smoked a joint, I watched it. And so the movie, all right, so right off rip, movie starts. They have this heavy, emphasis on the news, right? So it starts off with our newscaster, Vince Vaughn Sr., and he's explaining to us all the scientific-y, blah stuff. So what's interesting about this fucking movie is like the dialogue is actually on point. Like the way they discuss it, and they go into like scientific, like what would happen if there was two giant apex predators, one was a lizard, one was a monkey. They actually go into it kind of scientifically, and it's actually pretty interesting, and it kind of holds your attention until they get to the monster fights. So because Kong is an American product, Godzilla is a Japanese product. So you have a heavy mix of both, right? The main characters are Japanese, but there's also English actors as well. Now I have, for no fucking reason, I can't even wrap my head around this. So this is back in the day before they've always been able to do subtitles, but for some fucking reason they thought it would be a good idea to have a Japanese man speak Japanese, move his mouth in Japanese words, and then dub over poorly English language. It looks like shit. It's fucking distracting, and I'll never understand why they do it. Subtitles were more than possible at the fucking time. It's just lazy working, if you ask me. And so all right, this really fucking threw me for a loop here. So they dubbed the English speaking people. Like it's not their audio. Like it's not the camera's audio on scene. They dubbed them over the same way they dubbed over the Japanese speaking people. And it was so fucking confusing, and you can tell the way they read it. So I've labeled this form of line delivery. I've affectionately named it intense monotone, where it's just there's no emotion, there's no nothing, but there is this fucking intensity to it, right? Like we must do this now, no expressions, no emotion, just intensity, right? And that's all the white characters. The Japanese characters, the only way I can describe them is, whoa, that kind of fucking wacky, oh, look at, whoa, kind of wowzer kind of fucking thing you used to see in the 60s. So everybody has that personality. It's either, if you're white, you're just intensely monotoned. If you're Japanese, you're a fucking goofball. I don't know why, but that's how they labeled this movie. So we get introduced to Godzilla first, right? He shows up, and it's exactly what you think it is, right? Like, first of all, being on the set of this movie must have been a fucking thrill. Like,
ridiculous
fucking thrill. It looks so much fun. Godzilla comes in, right? So first of all, they
were this big.
Yeah, they built like clay models of cities and shit. And you can clearly tell they're clay models. And then off the screen, like, it will show Godzilla like breathing fire, right? And then it will zoom in on the clay city without Godzilla. You can't see him. And then just behind camera, it's a fucking blowtorch, and they're setting the little town on fire. Name one other fucking movie set where you're just burning shit with a blowtorch on camera. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dude, that looks fucking awesome. So that's Godzilla. That's all it is. It's just an off-screen blowtorch to little clay figurines and toys and shit. King Kong, on the other hand, I couldn't even handle this shit. King Kong is just a dude. So he's that scene from SpongeBob when Patrick was in a monkey suit and he shows up to SpongeBob's house. SpongeBob's afraid to go outside.
He looks retarded.
It does. It looks retarded.
He looks like a retarded monkey.
It is. It's fucking ridiculous, but it's so goddamn funny. Remember when SpongeBob was afraid to come out of his house? Yeah, gorilla shows up and he fucks up Patrick. Yeah. Find out it's Patrick in the gorilla suit. Yeah. That's King Kong. That's exactly what he looks like. That's exactly how he fucking acts. There's this one scene, and I was like, I can't even describe in words how fucking funny this shit was when I first saw it. He walks like this, right, with the fucking monkey. Ooh, ah, shit. He comes in, and the first time him and Godzilla are fighting, it's just Godzilla's on this rock, right? I have the high ground. Godzilla's Obi-Wan Kenobi. King Kong is Anakin Skywalker, right? Godzilla has the high ground. He's just doing this blowtorch thing at him, and King Kong just kind of like he like takes some stuff and he just kind of like gently throws it at him. Ooh ooh ah ah, and he'll grab a rock. Ooh ooh ah ah. That's the whole big fight scene, right? So Godzilla's just
that shit's intense,
dude. Yo, my hair was standing up on my neck. It was fucking crazy. So Godzilla just keeps blowing fire at him. They literally set the monkey suit on fire. It was smoking and like sparks would come in. Like he was literally on fucking fire. King Kong just kind of stands there for a second. They do the fucking beating on the chest roar thing, right? And King Kong just kind of like looks at him. He literally scratches his head and then just walks away. It's like 5 minutes long. That's the big fucking fight between Godzilla and King Kong.
I'll be honest. Yeah, I made it 30 minutes in, and I was like, nah.
Oh, dude, I was entertained the whole fucking time. This movie is so goddamn funny. It was fucking hilarious. I was entertained from every second of that movie. It was entertaining to me. He comes in. So, all right. So when they go get King Kong, right? They show up at the island. And it's just a bunch. First of all, it's just a bunch of Japanese people painted brown. That's all it is. And they
no, pause for a second.
Yeah.
So I only made it 30 minutes into this shit, right? So
did you get to the berries? Do you know what the berries are?
I don't know, man. I was like on and off.
Okay. Go ahead.
So basically, the conclusion I came to, like, and this is crazy because this shit was actual fire cinema at one point.
Yeah. This was
fire
top quality
cinema.
Yeah, high budget, top quality fucking film.
And my comparison of it looks like Rudolph, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Dead on.
Yeah.
That's all I could think of the whole time was like that terrible Rudolph claymation.
Yeah. But Rudolph was actually like endearing.
A good story.
Yeah, and it was endearing and like
I watched Rudolph before all day.
Yeah.
Before I watch another Godzilla. One of the 30 Godzilla movies that came out before.
So King Kong, right? They show up to the island, right? And they're there to kidnap King Kong. Now, they set it up so it's like the classic King Kong story, right? They show up to the island, they kidnap him, and they bring him back to the States. King Kong grabs a girl, ends up at the top of a building, right? So this actually led me to believe, what is the new movie gonna be? Is it because Skull Island wasn't that story. So is it gonna be that? So the whole point, real quick, the whole plot line is Godzilla wakes up, he starts fucking shit up. So this pharmaceutical company goes to Skull Island, and they're like, you know what? We're gonna kidnap King Kong, bring him back, and have him fuck up Godzilla for us. But then, like, what do you do with the giant monkey? Like, okay, you got rid of one giant monster, but now there's another giant monster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are you gonna do about that one?
So in the new one, my belief is that King Kong, kind of like that, right? So the evil company or the evil people in the
maniacal,
because it won't be Monarch.
No, it's the eco-terrorists from King of the Monsters, probably, right?
Probably, but like, you know, like extreme radical, like whatever. Yeah. So someone's gonna go get King Kong in that same fashion, bring him to the United States to either test on him or, you know, use him as an attraction. There's several ways you could do that, but they're going to bring him to the United States against his will.
Yeah.
He'll get here against his will. Or maybe he's getting brought here literally to take on Godzilla dead on.
Yeah.
Maybe it's straightforward.
Yeah.
And then
what it was in the 60s version.
So
we have a problem.
And then it will go from there.
Yeah.
But so the thing about this King Kong is it's not like the climb the Empire State Building, beat your chest.
He had a white woman in his hand
with the white girl in his hand. He still had kind of an inkling towards that girl in the movie.
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson in that movie, but it wasn't as overwhelming as it was in like the Jack Black version.
I see what you're saying. So remember at the beginning I said like the dialogue and shit really isn't that fucking bad. So what their thing was, so King Kong gets loose, right? Okay, wait, let me backtrack. So they're on the island, right, to get King Kong. They show up, it's a bunch of Japanese people painted brown. Now they establish these berries as like, they describe them as like a non-habit inducing high. Like this great high. It's heroin without the habit, right? So that's what they establish it to be.
Where's that drug?
That's what they establish it to be, right? And they're like, oh, it's so rare, the islanders won't give it up. But for the next 20 minutes, everybody and their mother has these fucking berries. But they just established how like rare they are and the islanders won't give them up and blah, blah, blah. So when they go to the island, they establish that that's how they won't give up the berries because that's how they keep King Kong under control, right? They take the berries and they squish them up into juice and then they feed it to King Kong. So what happens is they're on the island and this lady and her kid get attacked by a giant octopus, which is really just some stock footage of an octopus like wiggling around and shit. And then they have this like picture of them just kind of throwing, like, you know how they'll like shrink a picture, so it'll be a picture of us, they'll make it smaller, a picture of an octopus, and then they'll just have us throw stuff at the picture. So there's no contact, there's no like impact, it's just that. That's all it is. They're throwing sticks and shit, and it's just a picture of an octopus.
Quality fucking stuff,
wiggling around. Now, mind you, so for the time, they were really ahead of their time. They just simply didn't have the technology for it because they were really trying some progressive shit here. Like they try to do a scene of like the tentacles like grabbing people and like throwing them around and shit, but it just looked like a paper mache fucking tentacle with a Barbie doll in it throwing it around, right? Now, I don't know why King Kong, all he can do is throw rocks at stuff. So he does the same thing. It's a guy in a monkey suit. He takes some fucking cardboard rocks and throws it at a picture of an octopus. And that's the big fight scene. And it sounds like this. It sounds like this. Just so gentle and faint. And there's just no real... It's supposed to be a giant monkey throwing a boulder at an octopus, but it sounds like this.
Sounds like paper tapping.
Yeah, it sounds like if I took this sandal and dropped it to the floor. That's what it sounds like. Right. So after King Kong defeats the octopus, now they can't...
Ooh, the octopus was in this movie?
Yeah, because they don't have the technology, they can't get a shot of King Kong actually killing or defeating the octopus. So he throws a couple of rocks at it, and then the octopus just kind of wiggles away. right? And then King Kong does his thing. He's celebrating and shit. He's like, yeah, bitches, that's what you got me here for, right? That's what you hired me for. He's essentially Debo. He's just celebrating. Yeah, bitch, that's what it is. Yeah, bitch, he's talking shit. Because as the octopus is going away, as he's like, I guarantee this is what the actor was doing. As the octopus is like slithering away, King Kong's doing all this hand motion and shit. Yeah, son, what's up? Welcome to my block. What's good? What do you want to do? You know what I mean? He's talking shit. It's hilarious. And so what they do is they crush up all those berries I was talking about, right? And then they turn them into juice and they put them in these big ass jugs and they leave like 10 of them shits for King Kong. So he starts drinking them, and I'm assuming these berries are just lean. That's what it is. King Kong is
syrup.
King Kong is Rick Ross, and he's sipping lean, right? And he's getting all high, he's fucked up in the game. So what the Islanders, they start putting on what I affectionately call 106 in Park, and it gets fucking lit, bro. They start doing some songs and shit. I was dancing. I was like, oh shit, it's kind of ill. They just doing dances and shit. They had a whole choreographed dance and music video and all kinds of shit. I was like, oh, okay, hey. I was getting with it and shit. And King Kong go to sleep, right?
Because he's all fucked up.
King Kong go to sleep because he's hot.
Seeing double.
Yeah, he's hot.
At this point.
He goes to sleep.
All fucked up.
He catches a major nod. He's out. He's out. He might be ODing. I don't know. He's out, though.
It looks like he's on NASA.
So the guys who show up to the island were like, oh, there's like a scaredy cat one, right? Like he's like Scooby-Doo, essentially. And then there's another one that he's like the brave, oh, stop being a pussy, right? So he's like, oh, let's get out of here. And he's like, we will. We're going to leave with King Kong. Off screen, they get King Kong off the island. Now, mind you, these islanders won't even give up the berries. So they make it abundantly clear that King Kong protects these islanders, right? He keeps them safe, and that they worship him, and they put on a 106 in Park for him once a week and do this whole fucking choreographed dance for him.
That's the people in Skull Island, by the way. The tribe, like with the paint on their face.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So the off screen, they managed to get King Kong tied to a raft, set up some dynamite around him, and get him off the island. First of all,
what's the dynamite for?
In case he wakes up and they like starts fucking shit up, they can blow him up. So first of all, that major giant fucking plot point, how you got a fucking giant monkey that they said is taller than any mountain on the island. You're going to do that off screen? How you managed to get that thing off the island? That happens off screen. He was asleep. They had to drag the giant monkey to the ocean, taller than any mountain on the island. They do that off fucking screen. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you fucking shitting me? So they get him some way, somehow they get him. The Islanders who worship him.
I know how they did it.
How?
Aliens helped.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Off-screen aliens
there
helped with the transition.
Wait, let me go get my tinfoil hat.
Yep.
So off-screen that happens. They somehow, the Islanders, again, they fucking worship him. They have a whole mixtape dedicated to him. Dance moves, the whole fucking nine. But somehow they just let him go. No arguments, no nothing. They won't even give up the berries, but they'll give up their giant monkey protector god without any kind of hassle.
No questions.
All right, fine, whatever. No questions asked. I bet.
Take them.
I bet. I have to accept that to be what it is, right? So they're in the ocean. They're on their way. And they're like, oh, yeah, we got this dynamite set up to blow him up in case he acts some kind of way, right? King Kong wakes up, and it's just a guy in like a kiddie pool in a monkey suit standing there beating his chest and shit. Oh, go, me monkey, me mad, right? He was like, blow up the dynamite, blow up the dynamite. They blow up the dynamite. They quite literally took some dynamite into the ocean and just blew that shit up. Because you could see like dead fishes coming out the air and shit. They're just like murdering sea creatures and shit, you know? They nuked Bikini Bottom, essentially. They just blow it up. King Kong, of course, is unscathed, right? His monkey suit doesn't even have a rip in it. He's cool, so he's beating his chest and shit. Then he walks through the ocean. Okay, so again, let's just fucking backtrack. He can stand up straight. He can stand straight up in the ocean, in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. The water comes up to his waist. But you're going to tell me off screen, two tiny Japanese men were able to drag him to the shore and get him on a raft and then proceed to tie him down.
There's only one explanation.
Aliens.
Same one that helped build the pyramids, helped get King Kong onto that raft. But mind you that the ocean is, fuck, hundreds and hundreds of miles deep.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. And he can it's up to his waist.
And he stands up in it. And
up to his waist. And they just drag him through an island that's full of sticks and leaves and giant octopuses and fucking, brown Japanese people, the whole nine. But everything was cool.
Yeah. So the new one, right? The new Godzilla vs. Kong.
I hope it's the same movie with better CGI. I hope it's the same fucking movie. Berries and all. 106 in Park, the whole nine.
But like Raging Entertainment says, so maybe some Mecha Godzilla going down.
What, in the new one?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, huh?
No, we won't see him until the movie after that, because they already established him in King of the Monsters, right?
At the end in the
thing. I don't think we'll see him until the movie after.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That'd be cool, though.
It'd be cool.
Maybe both of them have to team up to take it down.
Yeah, because there's gonna be something in this film that they like. There's gonna be some Lex Luthor or Doomsday in this movie. For them to team up against, because they're definitely gonna work together to fight something.
True.
Because they're both technically good guys in these films at this point. Yeah. So
even though they destroy cities,
especially
Godzilla.
But yeah, that movie's fucked, man. What do you give it? 1 to 10?
Well, 10. I was entertained the entire time. The entire time. Not a single moment of this movie was I not smiling. I was not happy. This movie's excellent. It's excellent. I go watch it. There's this scene where Godzilla shows up, right? So that's what I was leading up to with the whole 106 in Park thing, right? So there's this scene where it's like King Kong's on one side of Japan, Godzilla's on the other side, and they're gonna meet each other eventually, and that they're gonna try to destroy each other. Remember I said the guy giant around, right? This adorable little there on out, it's just King Kong's story. Oh, he finds some girl, he goes to the top of a building, and then they have some, Lego rockets and tanks and stuff shoot like little firecrackers at the guy in the monkey suit.
Yeah.
End of movie. What?
So that's literally how it ends, though, right?
Yes, it's called Godzilla versus King Kong, and they fight for 5 minutes. It's just like Batman versus Superman.
Yeah. So what was the other thing that we're supposed to be talking about?
Lil Wayne pled guilty.
Oh shit.
Wayne got So I was thinking about this before. I don't know what the fuck it is, but people have this tendency to make quote unquote anonymous tips to tell on famous people. That's how T.I. got hemmed up. That's the exact reason Juice WRLD is dead, and that's how Wayne got hemmed up this time around. Somebody called to Miami police with an anonymous tip that Wayne was landing and he had all kinds of shit on his plane, which he did. They get on the plane. He has a gold-plated 45 with ammunition. He has every drug you can possibly imagine on the plane.
How old is Lil Wayne now?
He's about 40.
He's still fucking doing.
He's old.
He's still doing every drug in the book.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
He'll never stop. Dead yet.
He'll never stop. It's to the point like he's so deep in that he could never get clean. Right. He's too deep into it. You know what I'm saying? He said, that now this happened like late last year, early this year. Excuse me, like February of this year. And he was like, he pled guilty a couple days ago. And he was like, the gun was – the main focus is the gun. They don't care about the drugs. They care about the gun because he has a gun possession on his record already from like 2007 or some shit. And he was like, it was a birthday present from one of my kids or from somebody or something. So he was like, I keep it as fucking gold-plated. I thought it was cool, so I keep it on me. And so he pled guilty. Now, because he's already a felon, Florida doesn't fuck around. First of all, Florida still has that 3-strike rule. Yeah. Florida does not fuck around. So because he already has a gun charge on his record, he could do up to 10 years. He's not gonna because he got set. He's getting sentenced on the 28th of next month. But he pled guilty via like Skype. You know what I'm saying? Or like Zoom or whatever. Because he's not going to do any kind of real time for this. You know what I'm saying? Like first of all, he's a celebrity. Secondly, if they want you to do time, you're not going to be on the streets in the first place when you go to court. Like you're going to be locked up already when you go to court. Like if they want you in, you're going to be in. You feel me? Yeah. So if he does do time, it's going to be like 8 months and, club fed. And then that's it.
Right. Yeah, that's insane. Who fucking rats on it's not like he killed someone. He didn't use the gun. Like who calls that in? And like they're like, oh, look what I just did.
My point exactly.
The fuck, dog. That's why people that rat, they don't make it long when they get in when they're on the inside.
I just want to let you know that you're specifically the reason Juice WRLD is dead. It's your fault.
Because then he ate all the drugs, right?
That's exactly what happened. Somebody anonymously called and said, on his plane, he has mad shit. He fucking panicked because he's a 21-year-old that just started to blow up. Tried to swallow all that shit. My man had he had 2,000 perk 30s on that plane or some shit. He tried to swallow all the fucking things. The bag broke in his belly. He died immediately. Yeah. That's your fault for telling. That's your fucking fault. Imagine that, dude. Like, seriously, who does some shit like that? What do you gain?
He wouldn't have got crazy time, but, still, it would have, tarnished him. And, that sucks.
Yeah.
I heard, I've heard a couple of his songs. He's not bad.
I like Juice WRLD.
Yeah, he's good. He's cool. And that just sucks. The people in the world like that, they're the ones that deserve to be the dead ones.
I'm saying, mind your own fucking business, bro. I don't understand.
Because you're jealous of what this guy's got. So you're like, oh, look at me, I'm cool.
I'm gonna tell
it's somebody on the plane or someone that's close to him that knows.
It has to be, right?
That has to be. What's on the plane with him currently.
It has to be. Yeah, no, you're right. It was probably
the flight attendant that hired through whatever.
Yeah.
Or
Wayne is known for fucking. So he probably hit one of the stewardess and she promised her or got her pregnant or some shit and then made her have an abortion. And she's like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker back. Yeah. And then sure as shit, there's her opportunity. Yeah. Hey, by the way, he got a gun and a lot of drugs on this motherfucker. Come get him. You know what I mean?
It's you know what I mean? You're the police and you get that call. You're like, fuck it.
Yeah, God damn it again!
I gotta go fucking to the airport now.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure the police are excited for that. Hey, man. Hey, Phil, guess what I did last week? Oh, what happened? Oh, I arrested Lil Wayne. He had a gold-plated 45. Guess who has that 45 now? Yeah. That shit's held over my fireplace. You know what I'm saying? They're probably bragging about shit like that.
Yeah. People like that, man. They just don't deserve to. They don't. Like I said, it should always. If you snitch, you should just automatically do the time that whoever you snitched on is about to do. Unless it's rape. You know what I mean?
Imagine being the cop that arrested Bill Cosby. That's so funny.
I'd have beat
That's
his
so funny.
ass.
That's so funny.
I'd have beat his ass.
There's like people outside of his
70
house.
or not.
Yeah.
Bow.
Like there's people outside of his house like, you're a piece of shit. How could you do that to all those women? You disgusting motherfucking pig. He's like, language.
Yeah.
No naughty words and the pudding and pops and the boom and the bops.
You know, he used to tell, like, he used to shit on other comedians
for swearing on stage.
swearing. And like,
yep. And then after the show, he'd go to the club and drunk bitches and then touch them.
Yeah. But he used to like go to aspiring comedians and be like, you got a good show, you gotta take the cussing out, you gotta clean it up, you gotta clean it. Meanwhile, this dude just fucked a fucking 17-year-old after fucking.
Oh, that's R. Kelly.
Oh, that's R. Kelly.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Different diddler.
Meanwhile, he just fucking drugged this bitch at the club, dragged her into his room, and had sex with her.
That's what. Yeah, Bill Cosby, like that by far is the worst I think you could be outside of pedophilia. Like, sex.
I think R. Kelly is right above him.
Yeah, but no, R. Kelly's a pedophile. He counts. He counts. Just because they're fucking in high school doesn't mean you're not a pedophile, pimpin'. You're a fucking pedo.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby, I think, is just extra worse because he had the audacity to do shit like that. Like, oh, I can't believe you say swear words. And like, he had a fucking show like, oh, kids say the darndest things. You know, he's supposed to be the friend. He called himself America's dad. He had the fucking audacity.
Yeah, America's dad. It will slip you something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, America's dad, that you got to put a lid on your drink every time you go to the bathroom because he might fucking put a roofie in it and then diddle you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking crazy to me.
Imagine
what a piece of shit.
Imagine waking up. You're a female. You're at a club. Bill Cosby's there, you know, childhood hero.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I fucking love Bill Cosby.
Yeah, you go up, you want to have a conversation with him. Next thing you know,
you wake up in his bed.
No, you wake up and he's fucking balls deep inside of you.
Imagine that.
That would be
imagine
like,
that.
And then what do?
You don't remember shit. You have no idea what happened. But he's literally known for being a nice guy. So my first thought would probably, oh shit, I had 2 minutes to drink and I had sex with Bill Cosby. Not, oh, Bill Cosby drugged me and fucking touched me while I was knocked out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's supposed to be, again, quote unquote, America's dad. So your first thought isn't, oh, he fucking sexually assaulted me. It's, oh, I'm a fucking dipshit that had sex with Bill Cosby last
7-year-old Bill Cosby.
I gotta stop drinking so much. You know what I'm saying? That's and
then you realize that, like,
insulting.
Yeah, then you realize slowly that you're like tied to the bed and shit, and you're like,
I know damn right well I'm not this kinky. I get freaky sometimes, but I ain't that kinky.
Yeah.
So why am I tied up?
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy. What a piece of shit.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I heard a couple of stories of him getting beat up in jail. I heard a couple of stories like that. Like somebody said that while he was locked up, somebody threw a hot dog at his head and then he fell down the stairs.
Yeah,
I was
good.
like, what?
Was there a cook out there?
Like it was like it was you, but in prison, like he had a bunch of hot dogs and shit. Yo, fuck you, Bill Cosby. Bam.
Yeah, that's something I would do. I'd throw one of my 20 hot dogs at him.
I think that's so funny. the thought of that, like, yo, fuck you, Bill Cosby. I can't hit him because he's really old and blind in one eye. I'm gonna hit this motherfucker with a wiener.
My hot dog can totally hit him.
It's still hot with grease.
Yeah.
Take that, you piece of shit. That's so funny.
Yeah, Bill's a piece of shit though. Yeah, Bill's a piece of shit.
I think. Let me ask you this. I'm sure you don't listen to him, but do you think it's inherently wrong to keep listening to R. Kelly?
No.
I'm glad you said that because I still like his music.
Yeah, no, because art, right? No matter if it's made by a crazy person or someone who does bad things, art is timeless and it doesn't have barriers, like language barriers.
Yeah.
That's why English music and is popular all around the world.
I listen to songs in other languages.
Yeah, art is different. You might hate the person who made it, but that doesn't make the art any less good or like a staple. I don't think that you should be playing R. Kelly songs at like a quinceañera. But
happy 15.
You know what I mean? I don't think that's appropriate. But
it's like high school prom.
Yeah. But like
a bump and grind going.
But like, you know, if you hear R. Kelly out at the club, you know, it's
you're like, yeah, all right.
It's different.
So
you know?
Okay, so like I asked because I still do listen to his music. I still like his songs, but like songs like Bump and Grind and Seems Like You're Ready, especially Seems Like You're Ready. Like off first listening, you think, because at the time you still think R. Kelly's a normal human fucking being, right? So you think Seems Like You're Ready just means like, oh, you know, he's gone out with a couple of dates with her and now she's ready to fuck. It's in all actuality, it's really more like, oh, I've been harassing this high school student and now she's ready to give it up because I played a game. You know what I mean? Like all of his songs hold new meaning now. Like all of his songs are sexual, right?
Yeah, you see him in a different way.
Yeah, all of his songs are sexual. So now that he's a confirmed pedophile, you're like, oh, fuck, what was this song actually about this whole goddamn time? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's concerning. That makes me worried.
Yeah. And I think that's true for a lot of different things. Like, for instance, like I kind of feel the same way. Like I can't really listen to Michael Jackson.
But I love Michael.
Because for instance, when I watched that, like, so Stephanie, when we were together, she made me watch that Neverland, like the documentary.
Yes,
about him.
Yep.
And I was honestly, I've never been more repulsed in my life. I was honestly disturbed to my core.
Why?
And just, like, hearing the people that he touched.
Wait, so did they
didn't hold back a fucking
no
bit.
Shit. I didn't think they
had
brought that
the
into
kids.
That. Really?
They had the kids on there saying, like, Michael used to make me bend over in front of him while he jerked his dick. Like, dog, they didn't hold back at all.
That's fucking crazy.
Right? So there was this one kid, and he was like, yeah, like, my parents, I tried to tell my parents, but they wouldn't listen because it's Michael. Michael's feeding them money. Michael's bringing them to fucking Italy. Michael's bringing them all over the world.
But on the same coin, on that same exact coin, right? I personally feel like now I could just be biased because I'm a huge fan, right? I could just be biased, but I feel like it's like Michael's just a fucking weirdo, right? So they're like, well, there has to be something going on, right? And then one day somebody was like, oh, he fucking diddles kids. He touches little kids. And I'm like, you know what? That fits. He's a fucking weirdo. He's always around children and he has like an arcade and shit. Like that fits. So it stuck. You know what I'm saying? But in all actuality, he was just a weird dude because he never had Michael's been singing since he was 5. Like he's never had any kind of normal life outside of fucking music and fame. And when he started, it wasn't like being a famous musician was not glamorous the way it is now. It was stress. It was, why do you think so many rock stars are fucking heroin addicts and Kurt Cobain blew his brains out and all this shit? It's because of that. Because at the time, this was just stress. It was not fun. It was not glamorous. It was not living the dream. It was a fucking nightmare for most of these people, including Michael. So yeah, he's gonna grow up to be a fucking weirdo by his 50s. And he's also very, very ill. He has every sickness on the fucking planet. And he's not there altogether. So they just threw some fucking, again, somebody was like, oh yeah, he's a pedophile. It fits. They thought it fit. They thought it suited him and it fucking stuck around. You know what I mean? These people stand to make money when they accuse a famous person. Yeah, absolutely. You sue for
that's not.
You sue for
this isn't
wrong.
That shit's not made up.
No. Again, I might have bias. I might have bias because I'm a huge fan, but I feel like it is. I feel like it is.
You're out of your mind.
I feel like it is.
You believe what you want. Believe what you want. I mean, the guy, I don't even want to get into it. I mean, there's too much. Like
there was a lot.
There was
too much. There was a lot
pointing towards it.
There was a lot.
And little rooms that are in the ranches, like literally, like with child pornography that he used to put on.
Oh,
and like
I've never heard or seen of.
And then have these little kids that he had sleeping in his bed. Like, mommy, can I go sleep with Michael Jackson? Of course you can, honey.
Yeah, who said? Okay, exactly.
No, the parents are just to blame as much as Michael is.
You don't think that's far-fetched? Do you think that's believable? What parents?
There's famous you are. Mad managers have come out and said, I watched it happen. He's paying me a bunch of money. You don't say no to someone like that. You don't.
What do you mean? Yes, you do. You say no to that.
You do not say no to. This dude's putting fucking.
He made Thriller.
this dude's putting food on your table. He's putting your kids through college,
and he's touching your kids at the same
time.
No. Be quiet about that.
Touching someone else's kids, and they're just looking away.
What?
Like I'm talking about as like manager.
Yeah. No, I'm hip. What kind of? So you're arguably worse than he is, Michael. We've already established whether I'm right about it and he actually didn't, or he actually did do it. It's clear and obvious that he is not all the way there.
I don't think that was ever
in question.
That there's something wrong with it.
Exactly. So your managers and PR team that actively ignored it, you are 10 times worse than he could ever be, because you don't have that excuse. You don't have that sickness excuse. You don't have any fucking excuse. You're just a piece of shit that was trying to make some dollars.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I think so. Someone said that because he didn't have his own childhood. You're not wrong about that.
Yeah,
because he stopped growing mentally around the age of like 7 or 8.
Yep,
and he just never became an adult.
Yep,
except his physical, like his sexual desires, like those became adult in a way, obviously, because kids don't do that, or like kids don't do it like that.
Yeah.
But like, what I mean? That was almost instinct for him, and he didn't know how to approach adults. So again, I don't think he's completely like guilty of being, this heinous person. I just don't think that I can. Well, I could call him like a legend and the king of pop. Like I bet he's better off not existing.
If true, well, I don't know. Everything you just said, if true, he definitely is. Sick or not, you're still a horrible person. If everything you just said is true, because that was a lot. There was a lot there. Rooms and kids sleeping in your bed. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So you're definitely a piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Like some of this one kid on there, like he's like a guy now, but like he was like, this dude used to have me like drop my pants, drop my underwear, and like bend over and like stand there for 3 hours while he just jerked off.
Come on, yo, that's not a far-fetched story to you.
No,
3 hours.
Well, it could be exaggerated. I could be making that part up.
Yeah.
Like he used to make like, and like he would use one kid for like 3 years and like be attached to that kid, and then the kid would grow up and like hit 15, and then he would move back down to like
pedophile behavior. Look, a big reason as to why I'm also so skeptical with Michael specifically is because like you see shit like this all the time. Like Kobe, I'm 100%. There's not a fucking doubt in my mind that Kobe Bryant was at no point was ever a rapist. 100% fucking sure of that. That did not happen. Mike Tyson, same shit. Shorty came out and said Mike Tyson sexually assaulted her and that he ate her out. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, you're doing you a favor.
Like that's not a thing. Sex offenders don't do shit like that. That's not a thing. That doesn't fucking happen. Like, let's be real for a second.
They do that shit to get themselves off, not to get you off.
I'm saying
that don't make sense. I don't think I ever believed the Kobe one. Or Mike Tyson. I didn't know he was accused.
They both, that happened to Mike. And both
don't need to fucking rape you.
That's what I'm saying. both of them, they were at the height of their career. Both of them.
They don't need to.
Why the fuck? No, they don't. Kobe Bryant and Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson at the time was arguably the most famous man on the fucking planet. He was the world champion.
He's a little retarded, but
he got a lisp.
You don't need to.
I'm saying,
he has the mentality of No, he's like the education.
He's all fight. He's all bronze.
Yeah,
he's like, all bronze.
He's got like the education of like a 14-year-old.
Yo, to this day, nothing scares me more than I've had nightmares about fighting Mike Tyson. That's scary.
Oh, do you hear
That's scary. I'll rape your children. I'll eat your heart. I want your kids. I'll eat your kids. I was like, holy fuck, bro, he's so scary.
Do you see that one about Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah,
is going to fight
Logan Paul. Logan Paul won that fight, by the way. He beat the shit out of Nate Robinson. Mind you, Nate Robinson's a basketball player, so like.
Can you shut my upstairs door?
Yeah. Be right back.
Logan Paul is not going to beat Floyd Mayweather in a fight, but Floyd Mayweather is also taking this so he can beat someone up, and like look good. So I don't know.
Have you seen the memes of Nate Robinson? They're mad funny.
No,
They're mad
but
funny.
I know that kid Logan Paul got his ass beat by that other rapper. Or no, not that other rapper.
KSI.
Who's that?
He's a YouTuber.
Okay.
He's from England.
So KSI. Oh, he's like the number 2, right? Right behind that.
Like he's big, yeah.
KSI is right below.
You understand? Logan Paul kept up the training after that fight. Yeah, Logan lost, but he kept training afterwards. I don't think KSI trains anymore. Logan kept fucking training, and he actually did all right. Like again, Nate Robinson's a basketball player, but he is a professional athlete at the end of the day. Logan Paul is just a fucking YouTuber, and Logan Paul knocked his shit the fuck out. Logan Paul fucked him up, bro. Honestly, the kid has potential. He also tried to get into the. You ever seen those slap contests? It's mostly like Russian people and they just stay on the podium and smack the shit out of each other. Logan Paul got into that, and he got it. Like they showed us some footage of him like doing practice rounds and test rounds and shit. Like the kid's he's fucking strong, bro. Like he could do it. He kept it up and like really tried. The kid could fucking do it. He's a strong kid. Like when I tell you he whooped Nate Robinson's ass. Nate Robinson, there's a shot of him knocked out.
Like wait, which one's the small one?
Jake Paul.
No. Which one's the small basketball player? I thought it was Nate Robinson.
No, Nate Robinson's not that small.
Oh.
Well, I mean, in basketball, yeah, he is. He's like 6'2" or some shit like that, 6'3", something like that. Okay. He's small in basketball, yeah. But Allen Iverson was pretty small. Isaiah Thomas was only like 5'9", 5'10".
Is.
Isaiah Thomas is like my height. There's a couple of them. Steve Nash was pretty short too.
Okay. But yeah, I think this is all like, boxing has gotten to that point where it's like, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is be famous to box now.
Mm-hmm.
And like, mad people buy it on pay-per-view for $73.
Well, I mean, nothing, but I'm more inclined.
Floyd Mayweather won't fight Manny Pacquiao again, but he'll fight a YouTuber.
Yeah, imagine that. I'm more inclined to pay for a show like that where it's like two random, like Betty White versus Betty Crocker. I'm more inclined to watch that on pay-per-view than I am to watch a professional fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just funny. That's just funny to me.
It just like reminds me of like that celebrity deathmatch fucking show, just like in real life, right? Just
yep.
The absolute weirdest shit going on.
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean?
That show is fucking garbage.
People all around the world literally are going to pay for this fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
As if it were a regular card.
So I'm almost positive though that this shit won't happen. The weight classes are just too significantly different. Floyd Mayweather falls under welter, I believe, or lightweight, one or the other. Logan Paul is a heavyweight. That won't happen. Whether he's a professional fighter or not, chances are it won't happen. Not under like the official international boxing like logo, like not under their name, but maybe like a private event it might happen. But not like
an official. They got mad money each. They could literally just set the ring up.
Yeah.
And fucking put that shit on YouTube for a price or Patreon or something.
Yep.
And you get the same amount of money.
Yep. And Austin was good, yo. There's plenty of cable companies and shit that will pick up that pay-per-view fight. That shit's gonna bring in money. I'd watch that, absolutely.
Yeah.
Imagine if Floyd Mayweather actually lost. Like Logan Paul just comes in and just duffs the fuck out of him.
Well, imagine Floyd Mayweather kills him. Literally kills him. Like hits him in the temple so hard that Logan Paul dies.
Here's the thing.
Because he's a professional.
Floyd Mayweather isn't a hard hitter. He's just fucking slippery. Nobody can touch him. He's too quick on his feet. He's too light on his feet. He's too bing, bing, bing. He'll piece you up slowly but surely. He's not really like a knockout kind of guy. That's Mike. You know what I mean? Floyd's going to dance around you. You're going to get hit at least 10, 20 times by Floyd Mayweather. You're going to know what his fist feels like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just, I don't know. I don't know what to think because I don't really care for boxing. I mean, I care for it. Like,
that's my
cool.
point.
It's cool to watch like with your boys and shit,
Yeah.
but like, it's not something like I'm invested in or anything.
Exactly.
Like that.
And that's why I said I'm more inclined to pay for like a celebrity fight than I am to watch an actual boxing fight.
Yeah. So he asked, what am I saying? Oh, Space Jam 2 with LeBron.
What about it?
What do you think?
I don't think it's going to be anywhere as endearing. I think first of all, I'm pretty sure the only reason we like Space Jam so much is because of nostalgia, and it just has a long-lasting nostalgia. Speaking of R. Kelly, he believes he can fly into your 15-year-old's bedroom.
Terrible.
Poor taste. I don't give a damn. Yeah, I don't think. I think nostalgia is a big reason as to why we enjoy this so fucking much. Because in all actuality, Michael Jordan can't act to save his life. It's fucking terrible. The Looney Tunes are anything fun about it.
Yeah, they better get Newman to come back.
If they get Newman to come back, maybe. Yeah, he'll probably come back. Chances are he'll come back.
Is he dead?
No, he's alive. Dead, right? No, he's alive.
Hello, Newman.
And the Looney Tunes at the time still had a solid presence in pop culture. They don't really have that anymore. Yeah, they have ongoing Looney Tunes series that are like rebooted and remade and stuff and like, modernized, but they're not like, people aren't really watching it. It's not like big, you know what I mean? Like you don't hear about it in the news and shit. So it's really not going to have the same effect it had at the time.
Yeah, the Looney Tunes are nostalgia at this point.
Yeah. And you can't get R. Kelly to do the album. So what do you? Now you're fucked. Now you have nothing that we liked about the first movie coming back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I agree. I don't care for LeBron James either. He's kind of cool, but
Rocky 3. Rocky 3 is excellent. Raging Entertainment asked us what our favorite boxing movies are. It's definitely Rocky 3 because of Mr. T. He's fucking hilarious. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I could not take that movie seriously. I want you, Balboa. I want you. And he knocks out some old man. He kills him. Have you seen Rocky 3?
Boxing movies aren't my thing.
No. Rocky 3 is hilarious.
I've seen Rocky when watching it with my dad or something, but not too many of them.
Rocky
I watched
3.
The Fighter.
The Fight. Oh, that's okay. So if I'm talking about like a movie I actually like, it's The Fight. Creed's all right. Yeah. Meh.
But yeah, no.
So The Fighter is like a boxing movie I actually like. Unironically, it's actually a good movie. Rocky is just like good to watch to make fun of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Rocky 3, Mr. T murders an 80-year-old man by just kind of gently pushing him. Just kind of pushes him gently, and my man dies. Like a slow, painful death at that.
What are we at? 52?
Yo, I'm out.
Alrighty.
Almost an hour of Black Label. If you like what you saw here, typically speaking, we're more like, we had a long fucking week, all right? So bear with us. But typically speaking, this was more energetic. There's more going on. But like, we're kind of fucking tired, honestly. But this is a quick preview just to get you a feel, like I said at the beginning. If Quick Dip is a taste of what our news portion is like, this is a taste of what our humor is like in the actual show. So if you like what you saw, you go check that bad boy out. That's Pop Culture Corner on YouTube.com. You can hear us on any platform that podcast will be heard. Google, Apple, Spotify. We're still working on Pandora, I believe.
They just won't get back to me. I don't know.
Yeah, these people fucking suck. They just suck. Do social media.
Yeah. As well as you can see us. I mean, see us. You can follow us anywhere, like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat.
Yep.
All that good stuff. If you search Pop Culture Corner or
Big Drip.
Or you can search his page, Justice Holmes, mine, Tyler Roberts. We're still raising money for my brother's fighting against breast cancer, so I'll put the link below.
Please donate.
Yeah, donate if you can. We've actually got quite a few donations already, and I really appreciate that.
Good. Thank you so much for you guys doing that. We appreciate you.
It deposits right into her account, and she can help pay for her prescriptions and her chemo, and her medical bills. I appreciate that so much, more than you guys could ever know. Thank you guys for helping us reach our goal in just under 4 months. We're already, over 1,000 now.
Yep.
For subscribers on YouTube.
One. Next goal, 5,000. Let's go, baby.
Yep. Next goal, 5,000. And again, just under 4 months. That's not bad.
No, that's amazing.
Yep. And then join us live.
Ooh.
December 25th, Christmas Day from AMC Theaters.
What? Wonder
as
Woman
we-
1984 Christmas special.
Yep. Our holiday special will be live from AMC theaters
Oh yeah.
as we talk about our expectations, what we hope to see, and all our fan theories.
Yep.
And then after the film, we'll come out and we'll do a
Spoilers.
whole spoiler-filled
Yep.
review.
So this is your warning now. We'll keep saying it as we get on camera, as we keep promoting this. We'll keep saying it, but we're warning you now. There will be spoilers for that. So if you hop on that live stream, you cannot be mad at us.
Yep. So it's definitely one of a kind. It's definitely unique. And I don't think anyone else would be doing it. So that's just a taste of, that's just one of our thank yous for everyone subscribing and
We appreciate you.
We're constantly coming up with new ideas and new ways to entertain people. So thank you for being a part of the family. We do it for you.
And we do it for the culture. Holla.
All right. See you later. Oh, I don't know which one to cancel first.
Oh, let me stop by.